Hello to all civilians, fellow civilians. Today, the 7th of September 2023. Maybe they talk to one, Chief Kelvin, aka Superman. My family, I grabbed this midnight for make this video because a lot of messages and why I don't receive them live and a lot of calls, a lot of texts, a lot of concern to civilians, both home and abroad. As we now patriotic civilian, we listening to the voice of the people, we listening to the voice of the voiceless, we get the concern for civilians, we get civilians at heart, we get the important feelings, we get the pains, we feel the pains of the homeless, the helpless civilians. Because of that, I decided for grab this midnight for make this video. Really, a lot of people don't always concerning this protest where they happen on the 11th of September 2023 when where we go call as civilians the liberation protest, the redeem protest, the protest to free our motherland, Sierra Leone, the protest to elevate the masses, the protest for the voiceless, the protest for the homeless, the protest for the victims, the protest for the voiceless, the protest for the useful civilians. We get the pains, we get the feelings of that country there. Civilians, me brother, when I Adebayo, I want any civilian will listen to this video, like we will share them so that we will reach to the king of the media, the king of our freedom, the king of our victory, King Adebayo. Fellow civilians, a lot of people will ask why are the showers all these names to Adebayo because he deserve them. Adebayo be done the Paris fight with we before some of we they join them and he be done in the fight. It try very hard for we reach this peak where we did so now, and this peak where we did as civilians na the successful step we try for take now. We get a protest where a lot of civilians then for go on the 11th out of the country for express the mind, for express the bitterness, the anger, for express the rights as citizens. Say we don't need this government where they will be presently. Julius Maada Bio in government, in illegitimate government, we know organized to the international community. We don't need them because it's the kind of power. It take the people and votes, the people and the mandates on democratically. Things has been so difficult in the country. It can increase fuel from 21,500 to 30,000. Where we understand say it's supposed for us and back to 40,000 very soon. Civilians, because they're not able to pay workers, they're not able to pay teachers, they're not able to pay police officers, they're not able to pay the military people. Because of that, civilians get at themselves for take the country on the 11th of September. Patriotic civilians, both home and abroad, decide for donate a huge amount of money. We understand say a civilian donate the sum of 200 million loans for let them make food and water for civilians we get for go out on that day. I listened to the audio where the king make, where they say they go advise for let them make food and other things them for the people. But a lot of people don't kind of me DM, don't message me say that cook side nothing way they know for even tolerate because you know get for make any impact. Because as I talk to our fellow civilians, the SLPP junta governments don't come inside this message. Then decide for use people for prepare foodstuffs when a poisonous foodstuff for give people out on that day. Una no say Julius Maada Bio in government they go all out for destroy civilians. They don't plan for go into this to protest for make food and water for go to give go and keep people for let them cause trouble, then say the one way we provide this food, now then cause this problem. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this food in arrangement, nothing and where I want let them not consider at all. Because people then get for day, we get for engineer this protest. We get for make food and then get for put poison there, then get for poison water and food for these Sierra Leoneans. For no more let this protest go end in a very sorrowful way. Because now the only method this then gets now for stop this protest. So that anytime they call protest in that country, nobody know they will come again. Me family, please let them tell Adebayo and whosoever concerned that issue of that food and that water, let them abolish them totally. Everybody want for it with no say Sierra Leoneans, then still they way strong, way healthy for provide for themselves. Go now you host if in a gari you get itam. Go now you host if in a bread you get itam. If you get rest, itam. If in a water you able to drink am. God don't will kill you for that 2-3 days day. Or 1 week with the common streets. We know say we be the provide for ourselves. We Sierra Leoneans, we are strong people. Nothing no go make we not succeed through this protest. But that issue of that food, where they say they cook, we want let they abolish them totally. Sierra Leoneans them don't raise concern on that. See that food business, may they forget about them. Because except people get for use that a method for victimize Sierra Leoneans. You get for use them for go inside people and we not patriotic, people that will not believe on democracy, people that will not believe on freedom of speech, people that will not believe on freedom of expression. Then for go out and make food and poison and give people them. Tomorrow for let this blame go to Adebayo and the people them will provide this food here. And not to that only. Food business, we all know say food that we not get for hide. Food that we not get secret. Though Adebayo they say they make that food, they no go know say they cook am. They no go know say they provide that food. But the only person who you for trust now yourself. Any secret way don't go 2-3 people like is not a secret again. Tomorrow people in Sierra Leone they go deal with them go inside. So man, even if na 50,000 a game, they tell us you go put that poison na that food they get my do or go put this for that food day. People they get my do poison the day where person they put per food. That moment they need to kill them. Maybe now after 2-3 hours. Let them not use them tomorrow for victimize Sierra Leoneans. Let them not use that food business tomorrow for kill people again. Because now the only way this now way they get for use that food business totally, Mr. Adebayo. Let we cancel them. Let them cancel that food business totally. Because Sierra Leone them day we get that evil mind, that evil mentality tomorrow. They get for use that food business for victimize Sierra Leoneans. Let we cancel that food business. Let nobody no eat food from anybody in the streets. Let nobody no drink water from anybody in the streets. If you want for drink water, buy you water. That you 5-10,000 where you provide for yourself 1 bottle of water, you need the tire. That you 5-10-20,000 where you eat, you know the tire for fena. Nevertheless, if you have the money they let them share them at different areas. Let them share the money to people them. But for say for provide food, are they against that? Because people anyway get for use that food method for kill Sierra Leoneans, for kill peaceful protesters, for kill peaceful homeless protesters tomorrow when for come on in the streets of Freetown. People get for use that food method for destroy lives in that country day. So that food method, let we cancel them. We don't do protest in that country day. Nobody know they provide food for person or water, but people and they go out and sustain. Though yes, this is one of the biggest protests probably they consider for redeem that country day, for redeem we country from the shackles of darkness, for redeem we country from the hand of this wicked and junta government. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, that food business not where we for cancel totally. You will get food thing for it if you get share with your company. And you get for know the kind of person back where they share with food. You get for know the kind of person where they share with. Not to everybody they go meet you or give you food you eat them. Certain people and they give yourself let you not eat them. Because we get people them where even 100,000 they get, they go get mine for sacrificing company life because of 100,000. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, let we be aware of this. Let we consider this. Please una share this video. Let go reach Adebayo. Una share am. Wey say I grab this night for make